Hands down, the best way to drive leads straight to you without ever selling. Without a doubt, the best video marketing strategy I implemented in my business last year was the hashtag 130. It all started when I was chatting with my husband about some different ways to promote an upcoming product, and he recommended I get on the phone with some people. I was like, duh. It's like, you need to talk to 100 people. Of course, this made total sense. I had been pulling away from ads, funnels, and anything on the less personal side of my business for a long time. Last summer in June, I hosted the Social Summer Party that was all about getting social on social, using what I called the co-factor: connect, communicate, start a conversation, and build your community. So chatting it up with 100 people was an obvious next step. So I challenged myself to chat with 100 people over the course of 30 days, and boom, the hashtag 130 was born. I was able to not only have amazing conversations with my audience, but I was able to fill my pipeline with over $18,000 in sales without ever pitching or directly selling. The calls were pitch-free and genuinely all about helping. It was real conversations that created real change, but converted into real cash. It was a win-win, and I love creating win-wins in my business. Here's what some people had to say. Here are some of the benefits of implementing this marketing strategy. You can gain exposure and get noticed through the noise. I was able to discover my audience's true pain points. I filled my pipeline full of qualified leads. I was able to build new relationships and strengthen existing relationships. I got tons of ideas for new content, courses, and freebies. Now you tell me that's not a win-win. I could spend hours to days trying to implement a marketing tactic or strategy that felt gross to me and resulted in less hair on my head and frustrated prospects who unsubscribed, never to be heard from again. Or I could lean back on my common sense and what my intuition told me was an amazing idea. It made me feel so good. It made my audience feel good. Can you feel the love? Can you see the difference? I used my existing tools to automate what I could. I created a system, and then I set out to promote the hashtag 130 everywhere I possibly could. And it felt great to promote because I was extending an offer of genuine help without a hard pitch. I loved it so much, I'm doing it again in February. February is all about falling back in love or in love with video. So if you don't love video right now, then we need to chat. I've opened up my calendar, and I would love to talk to you about all things video. Go on over to bit.ly/helpmeholigy. And if you want to know how to put together your own hashtag 130, then go on over to bit.ly/1min-in30 mini course. And I will see you there. If you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. If you know someone who could benefit from this information, go ahead and share it up. And remember, you're someone's reason to smile, so don't give up.